Hi Michigan Times, Alex here with Nixon, framing Hanley, here today at the machine shop. How are you doing?
Awesome. It's always a good day when you're at the machine shop.
Oh man, this is one of your favorite venues to play at?
My very favorite venue. We're actually, I dare say, all five of our favorite venue to play at. You know, and played a lot of cool places, but there's not a show that compares to every show we have at the machine shop. It's like it's definitely our home away from home. Cool history too. Our very first show ever on tour was here, and then ever since then, it's just been cool show after cool show here. So hopefully I don't jinx it tonight.
Absolutely. Oh man, who are you guys playing with tonight?
We have our friends 3 Years Hollow out here with us, and then there's some local openers actually on the show.
Okay, super. Other than the machine shop, what are some of your other favorite venues to play at?
That's a hard one. You know, when people ask that, even when we're not playing, you know, it's always the machine shop is the one that comes ahead for mine. Usually they don't ask for your second or third. So there's a venue back home called 12th and Porter that very sentimental value to our band, you know, in our beginnings. And just we kept doing shows over there over the years, and just to watch it grow from what it was in the beginning, much like machine shop, to watch it grow from us being our first show on tour, opening up, to you know, us doing headlining shows here now, and then always being a crazy crowd. It's kind of the same thing on a local standpoint with 12th and Porter back home in Nashville.
You guys just put out an album. How is that doing?
It's awesome. It feels good to have a new album. You know, it's been.
It took a little while.
Yeah, I mean the last album came out in 2010, The Promise to Burn, and here we are 4 years later. It just feels good to know, you know, there's something fresh out there, something that I feel is a better representation of where we're at as artists now, as songwriters. And yeah, it's so like reinvigorating to be able to play these new songs live and to show like I feel like where we're at right now in our band. Because one thing with us that we've always tried to be conscious of is with every album, we want to feel like we're at least bringing something new to the table. You know, never writing the same album. So for this one, for as long as we've been working on it, we felt we've been in a certain mode as a band for 2.5 years, and no one has heard that side of us until we finally were able to get this out. So now that it's out, it's like it was one of those things when the release happened. I was like, oh man, and finally it really did come. I mean, I can't believe the day finally arrived. So it feels really awesome to be able to play these songs live now.
Which one's your favorite to play live?
Collide.
Collide?
Collide is my favorite, probably my second favorite song on the album. Definitely my favorite song to perform. It's a fun song.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Castaway. That song, it was a cool experience. We actually broadcasted, that's the one song that we've ever done in the history of like every album that we've done. We actually did like a live webcast during the making of this song, and creatively, like I guess where I was actually in my mind, you know, there were dark periods during the making of this album where we thought maybe we'd played our last show, maybe we'd, you know, released our last album, how we were going to keep it going, and then it, you know, there was just a sense of awareness that hit me, and it's like, wow, there are people out there that are waiting on this album, you know, that actually want to hear where we're at as artists now, and yeah, the Castaway was written more about, you know, just that relationship with our fans, and about how, you know, as long as you guys are out there, we're here, we'll go down with the ship, you know, playing as long as, again, we also feel that we aren't playing music that's contrived, and we are doing something that still means something special to us, and that we feel we're all in with the album. So Castaway was like the wake-up moment that I had in the creation of this record, so it's always going to have a special meaning.
Very cool. So you guys are really fan-driven. You guys do a lot of social media with fans, and
yes.
How has that influenced you guys as a band now? Because things are changing. It wasn't like that 10 years ago for bands.
It's funny because, not to say that that's dead, because by all means, you know, some bands use only that as the tool to get, and it works very well for them. But as much as we went through like such a drastic change to get to the digital age, you know, I feel like it's already like some of that stuff, like social media, is even kind of leaving out. You know, it's a lot easier now for people to ignore things on Facebook, and not even Facebook itself, like not allowing a lot of users to read content to a page that they like or subscribe to. So I don't know, I'm more interested in seeing where it goes after this, because, you know, we use social media every day, but, you know, looking at the numbers the way it was in the beginning, for any business, not just our band specifically, in the way it is now and how it's harder because you're paying to reach your audience, and it's all about that. So I'm interested to see where it goes from here. Until then, obviously I tweet probably way too much, so you can always catch me on the interwebs.
Definitely. So I asked this band, or all the bands, this question: what's your favorite color?
Blue orange.
Blue orange. What color is that one? Blue orange.
Blue and orange. I can't pick one. Blue. I mean, probably own nothing but majority black T-shirts. So,
yeah.
Blue's a
That's
good
true
color.
for a lot of rappers. We got lots and lots of them.
It's surprisingly, I only have one black T-shirt almost in my suitcase.
Oh, very good.
So I try to be conscious of that. Not always be mad.
What's your guys' favorite food to eat on the road?
I love sushi. That being said, can't always trust sushi everywhere typically on school. No offense, I don't know about the sushi in Flint, so I don't know that I would necessarily come to Flint and be like, I gotta have sushi. So when we're coastal, or near any body of water that breed good fish, sushi it is. Other than that, Mexican food. All this stuff is terrible for a singer. Acid reflux, basically all of that. We have pizza every night. I wake up and drink about 32 ounces of coffee every morning. So just if you can compile a list of what's bad for a singer's voice, basically that's all my favorite foods.
Definitely. So do you ever get to drive the bus, or who drives the bus? No.
It's funny you put it like that and not ask who drives us, and you say you ever get to, because as much as I don't want to drive the bus, I don't think anyone in my band ever wants me driving the bus. Great driving record, but I think it probably has more to do with how little I drive. I have such a great driving record. So Chris, our drummer, Brandon, and Ryan, our guitarist, and then Jake, our everything guy, our tour manager, merch guy that'll beat somebody up if they're way bigger than me and pick on me. He does a lot of driving too, so yeah, thankfully I don't get asked to drive, but I don't know how I would deal with driving that thing. It's pretty big.
Yeah, imagine. Let's see. What else do I got? Michigan is a medical marijuana state. Do you have any views on marijuana in general?
I think it's awesome. I think it should be legal everywhere in the country. It's really dumb that it's so hard to smoke when you can get drunk so easily, especially at a young age. I do agree there should be, I think, an age placed on it. I'm okay with 18, but I know there's some 18-year-olds that are probably still be in school somewhere in this country, so maybe 21 is what's fair, especially since you have to be that age to drink. But yeah, I mean, it blows my mind that we're in the year 2014, and it's still the laws on marijuana are enforced to a degree as some of the deadliest drugs in the world, like meth and heroin. Like it's all just the fact that it's grouped together is mind-boggling to me, because I can't compare the reaction of people or the reaction or the types of lifestyle between that drug and any other drug. And I was very much an alcoholic, and I quit drinking. I've been sober for 3 years on alcohol. I realized what that was doing in my life. I've never stopped smoking weed though, and that's because it does nothing bad to me. I'm responsible with it. My parents, so I don't do that around my kids, obviously. But yeah, I mean, it just I keep crossing my fingers that as a country they're just gonna wake up and be like, also they can make a lot of money off of this. It would help our country a lot. So
Tax money available.
I can't believe I just got into that on camera, but that's basically how.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I do ask everybody that just because it's such an interesting topic and everybody's got a different opinion on it. So I really think
There's just no reason again that it should be punished the way it is punished in the year 2014. It's crazy to me.
All right, one last question. Looking out, what would be one band that you really want to tour with in the future?
Biffy Clyro. They're not as big over here as they are in UK or Europe in general. The best thing in rock and roll.
What kind of music do they play on?
It's a three-piece. It's two brothers and their friend. They've been playing together since high school. So 3 years now. I would compare very much to like a Foo Fighters meets Failure, Ken Andrews, like just really cool chord structures, almost progressive, but still a way to rock a song. I love Foo Fighters. That's one band that I feel like for all of us, you know, they keep us like, you know, inspired. Like, all right, this band's still killing it. There is hope for rock and roll, and there are a number of bands like that. But for me, it's always been Foo Fighters. And now that Biffy Clyro's here, it's like I think they're doing something a lot different than anyone out there. And I would love for it to translate over here, but I'd love to tour with them and Foo Fighters. That would be an ideal tour, probably just the three of us. Even if I could just run merch for you two, hit me up. I'll probably be not busy at some point in the next year.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I wish you guys luck tonight. I can't wait to photograph it and get some good pictures as well.
It's going to be a good night.
Awesome. All right, Michigan Times. We'll see you soon. Bye.